on, and in this day it was just amazing. But he got involved in some chemical stuff that maybe he shouldn't got involved in, and was making some bad decisions. And he was buying horses, getting rid of horses, buying horses, getting rid of horses. And he bought a horse that was EIA positive. And to try to save money, and his whole family's millionaires, to try to save money, he decided he was going to do his own vaccines. So he took one needle and a couple of vials, and he used the same needle for every horse he had. So in the wintertime, he would actually take his horses and just put them out in a field on a farm, because there's usually not a whole lot of business here in the wintertime. So he was heading to Virginia to take his horses to one of his friends' farms, and they stopped him, and he had no coggins on any of the horses. Well, when they tested them, everyone was positive. So they actually quarantined all of Cedar Island, which at the time I had horses that I was riding 2 and 3 times a week. I'd get home from work, I'd saddle up, and I'd come right this time of evening. And they quarantined the whole island. Everybody had a horse. And I mean, back then there was more people on the island than had horses than now, just the 2 or 3 of us. So we were all quarantined. So the state vet come and got with Woody and Clyde Thomas, who also had horses, which is quarantined at this point in time. And they come, and we had to round up all the wild ponies. And at that point in time, there was probably 30 or 40. They did quick tests on most of them. They were positive. One group of horses, which was about 8, they ended up putting those horses down because one of the local, it's all about what I want kind of people, decided that she was going to go down there and try to turn them loose after they'd been caught. So the county come and just put them down before they even tested those 7 or 8. And at the end of it all, it left 2 mares, which was Bucky, which is the old buckskin mare that's 26-year-old with a baby, with Bucky and Coco. So we had 2 mares. So because Woody and I helped with the Shackelford Foundation, they give us a stallion, which was Shack. So one year we put Shack in this boat. We put a little duck blind there with a floor in it and put him right in the boat. There was about 5 of us in here, and he was in a duck blind.
Oh my God.
So, and we took him over there to that last island we went to that the horses were on, and put him over there with Bucky and Coco. So from that, the next year when Shackelford, because there was a while there they were having a roundup every year to test for EIA and those kind of things. So the next year they give us 5 mares. And then 2 years after that, they give us another 3 mares, I think, and a colt. But the year that they give us the 3 mares and a colt, so that's how we got the different maternal bloodlines. So the last year that they give us the mare and a colt, we called her Granny. But Spade was an older horse. She had been a Shackelford and hadn't had babies in probably 6 years. She was a teenager. Hadn't had babies in 6 years, and Woody actually took the boat and drove it up to the marsh with her in it. And she got out, as soon as she took her front feet off of it, she stopped with her feet on the ground, and her back feet was still on thing and started eating. Well, another little horse neighed to her. And then all of a sudden they run together, and it was the strangest thing's ever been. Well, when we called the Shackelford Foundation to find out, they were actually mother and daughter. Had been separated at that point in time for probably 3 years. But it was obvious they knew each other, because, I mean, from that day on until one of them drowned in the storm, they were inseparable.
Wow. All right, what'd you find, Woody?
That's Catherine.
Catherine and Benny.
Benny.
And Gay and shit. Marshall.
That's correct.
Marshall? Oh, Marshall. Like an old Marshall?
Like the old guy that's covered? Yeah.
Marshall
Yeah.
Chris.
But who's the new Marshall? Well, don't we have a Marshall baby?
That is the Marshall baby.
Oh,
The Marshall baby.
that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You found Marshall back there too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So there's 6 here.
See, Gay, the light color mare is one that got Marshall.
That's
Another
right.
6?
I forgot.
So you got 6 here total. All right, we had 10 and 3 in Shack's group.
I had 13, and then Bucky's 2, her and the baby, and then 6 here.
We had 10 and 3. He's just counting babies.
I'm counting old ones and babies.
Oh.
And 4 and 2 here.
I'm following you, Woody. This is so pretty.
Reckon there's anything in Great Pond? Guess they're in there while time I'm here, ain't it? So don't have to walk back.
You said 6 babies, and you said there was.
Are you meaning to call me, Holly? Hello?
6 to the
Yeah.
one, right, this morning?
They're clipped to where you put the tickets. You found them? Hello? Okay, we'll just text her. I don't know why she calls me in.
Marshall catching up. All right, I'm gonna run up Great Farm, then I'll come back and we'll circle back through the back bay. Just to make sure.